Collective, welcome back. I hope you're having a good day today. So this week, we're going to discuss a lot about presence and what it means to know yourself. And today we're going to start it out with authenticity. Do you ever feel like this world is trying to press you into a shape that doesn't fit? Or like you're a rough draft, waiting for someone else's approval? I meet a lot of people who feel like this on a daily basis. Like they don't know who to be, how to be, or even where to be in their daily lives. I think the world and social media has conditioned us to believe we're either too much or not enough, too big or too small, too young or too old, that no one really knows who to be anymore. But I'm here to remind you of something too many people spend a lifetime trying to understand. You're already whole. You just have to awaken to it. From the moment you touched down on this planet, opened your eyes and took your first breath, you had everything you needed inside you. There are no missing pieces. You weren't born as half a person waiting to be completed. But this world, this giant machine known as social media, loves to make you doubt that. From the time you were little, that's when the stories began. Stories about who you should be, what you should want, what will make you enough. They sang it to you in lullabies. They wrote it into your favorite books and wove it into what they taught you at school. You'll be worthy when you achieve this or that. You'll be happy when you meet the right person. You'll be complete when you are loved, admired, and accepted. And so, you began the search. You looked for yourself in the eyes of others, in their approval, in their love. You twisted and bent trying to be enough for them, trying to fit into their stories, trying to be worthy of something you already had. And in that search, piece by piece, you forgot who you were, what you wanted, what made you happy. You forgot that before anyone ever told you who to be, you already were somebody. Here's some advice. Stop looking for missing pieces in other people. Stop believing the lie that you're unfinished, that something or someone will complete you. You see, the problem with all that is, it's external of you. And if you spend your life seeking something external to make you happy, you will never be happy. Because true happiness lies within. You're not a half-written story waiting for someone else to finish it. You're not missing a single color from your crayon box. You're a complex, glorious creation, a masterpiece, all on your own. Now, that doesn't mean you don't need love. We all need love. But needing love is not the same as needing someone to make you whole. Love is a gift. True love, not someone who is out to use you or manipulate you. Love is a light that should make the journey sweeter, but it's not the road itself. I have learned, if you don't see your own worth first, if you don't know your own power, love will not fill that space, because no one else can give you what you already carry inside. And I suppose, for some, it's hard to let go of the idea that something out there will make it all fall into place. And it's hard to believe you're enough when the world is so good at making you think otherwise. But you know, I'm here to tell you the truth. And the truth is, it's simple. It's solid. It's as unshakable as this. You are enough. You, with all your imperfections, all your fears, all your struggles, all your insecurities. You're still enough. You with your laughter that is too loud, your heart that feels too much, and a spirit that would give you the shirt off their back and the money in their wallet. Yes, you. You're still enough. On your best days and your worst days. So stop searching. Stop waiting for someone to come along and tell you that you matter. Stand in the truth of who you are. Love yourself wholly and fiercely. And this will allow you to see the world differently. You will see love is not about completion or how much you can do for another. It's about sharing and building together. That success is not about proving your worth, but about honoring it. And happiness is not something you finally find. It's something you create, and it begins within. When you finally learn these lessons and stop searching for yourself in the hands of others, you will understand the greatest truth of all. Nothing was ever missing. Here's a truth the world won't always tell you. Being yourself should never be a performance. You are not here to impress, to entertain, or to shape yourself into something that pleases others. Authenticity is not about playing a role, not about adjusting your voice, your thoughts, your walk, your laughter, just so you can fit into spaces that were never meant for you. It's not a costume you put on in the morning and take off at night. It's not a mask you wear when the world is watching. No. Authenticity is a bold, unwavering statement of self, a declaration. Take it or leave it, but I'm okay either way. Too many have forgotten that, or better yet, never even knew. You see, we learn early on that approval feels like love, that applause sounds like acceptance. And so we shape ourselves to earn it. We adjust. We find ourselves measuring our words carefully and hold back the parts of us that might be too much, too strange, too different. We smile when we don't feel like it. We laugh when it's not funny. We nod along when we don't agree. And piece by piece, little by little, we begin to lose ourselves in the acting. I have learned people perform because the world rewards it. People perform to manipulate others into getting what they want. People perform because it seems easier than standing in your truth. And mostly, people perform because they're afraid. Afraid of taking up too much space. Afraid of rejection. Afraid of showing our true selves, only to be met with silence. But let me ask you this. What is the price of that performance? What is lost when you trade authenticity for acceptance? We lose our voices. We lose our joy. We lose the undeniable magic of being exactly who we were sent here to be. We find ourselves living false lives with other false people just because of what it looks like to the outside world. And for me, that is just too great a price to pay. The truth is, no amount of applause will ever be enough if you're not clapping for yourself. No amount of approval will ever fill you up if you have to shrink to get it. No amount of acceptance is ever worth losing yourself for. So friends, I urge you to drop the act. Be bold and walk in your truth. Speak with your own damn voice, not the one you think others want to hear. Use that lump 3 feet above your ass and do your own research. Don't blindly believe what others tell you about anything or anyone. Be quiet if you're quiet. Be wild if you're wild. Be soft if you're a softie. Let your inner weirdo out to wave their freak flag. Sing even if others don't like your voice. And dance if no one else is dancing. And most of all, Create whatever you have in your heart to create. Let your soul breathe. Let your spirit stretch out its arms and take up every bit of space it was meant to take. Now, I know it's not always easy, especially when you're young. The world can be assholes to those who refuse to perform. It will say you're too much or not enough. It will try to push you back into the role it has written for you. But I've learned there is freedom in choosing yourself. There is strength in refusing to be anything other than exactly who you are. And the best part? When you stop performing and start living, you begin to attract the people who see you, truly see you, and love you for who you are, not for the role you play. You begin to feel a peace no amount of applause could ever give you. So, friends, I don't want to whisper. I don't want questions. I want a rebellion. I want a declaration. I want a statement that can't be shaken. I am enough as I am. I am worthy as I am. I am real, and that is more than enough. Until next time, friends, keep healing. See ya.